I was trying to like sort myself out, to which she just shouts at the top of her foghorn little northern lungs, "Mummy, what are you hiding in your Mini?" I was like, oh my God, not in Dubai, not in Dubai. Okay, next best thing. Okay, so I have 3 kids and I love them all dearly, but I think probably one of my favourite bits of parenting is the way in which my children's brains work. So this is my brilliant thing, the way that kids' brains work.
Yes.
Because, well, I mean, like if you've ever just met a kid, they're pretty forthcoming, aren't they? With what I just think, what a beautiful place to be at, where you have a thought that comes into your brain and you just say it out loud, and you have absolutely no compassion or consideration for what you have said or who you've said it to. And yeah, so my kids, people always say to me, "Oh, when you do stand-up comedy, aren't you like really worried about getting heckled?" I'm like, no, because I have 3 children. There is nothing anybody in a crowd could say to me that probably my child hasn't already said to me before 9 a.m. that day. Like
really?
nothing will cut as deep. I got a new dress the other day and I was trying it on for my daughter, and she's my biggest critic of anything. So she's 9. She's hit the proper sass phase. There's a lot of this going on, a lot of eye rolling, and I just must have just bent over to, I don't know, pick my phone up or something. She just went, "Mummy," she went, "why do your boobies look like cylinders?" I was like, oh fuck,
Cylinders.
Oh, and it was, I mean, and half of me was obviously
because
devastated.
of you.
Yeah, you exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But then the other half of me was also proud because she had identified a 3D shape quite effectively, and she is only 9, and that is very tricky.
Sure.
Yeah, she is. She has also said to me as well, like, "Mummy, when I'm older, am I going to look like you?" And I was like, "Oh, darling, wouldn't that be lovely?" And she went, "For you." I was like,
nice,
oh.
nice.
And then she realised that she defended me, so she backpedaled a little bit, and she went, "Oh no, Mummy," she went, not your face, just
But she did that. Blah, blah, blah.
towards my cylinder tip.
Yeah.
And down towards my ruined other end.
Yeah.
So I was
She
like,
didn't call it that, did she?
No.
I was going to say, Jesus.
No.
Yeah,
so she's quite savage. But so I've got my 3 kids. I've got a 12-year-old, 9-year-old, and a 2-year-old. So yeah, I appreciate there's a gap in between. The 2-year-old was a beautiful surprise baby. Got a little bit drunk in between that boring bit of Christmas and New Year. And well, yeah, shit happens, doesn't it?
Yeah,
and
absolutely. Or a child.
I know a child.
But I know what you mean though. It's because my son is a year old, so I haven't met his thoughts yet.
Oh, just you wait.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to it.
Also, my daughter has a tendency to do me really dirty when actually, like, I have only gone for like a number 1 in a toilet, but then she'll just smell all the other smells of like a public toilet, and she'll be like, "Oh, Mummy, was that you?" And I'm like, no.
That's incredible.
It's awful.
Yeah.
And also, and you, like, as a man, you might not have had to deal with this. Well, hopefully not. But if you've ever maybe had to be at a point where maybe it's that time of the month and you're sharing a toilet cubicle with your daughter. I had a very awful incident in a Dubai toilet, having got off the plane, and my daughter was too young to leave it outside on her own.
Yeah.
And I was kind of just like, I didn't want to, like, expose her to, everything that was going on. So I was trying to like shield myself while I was trying to like sort myself out, to which she just shouts at the top of her foghorn little northern lungs, "Mummy, what are you hiding in your Mini?" I was like, oh my God, not in Dubai,
Yeah,
not in
not
Dubai.
here. Yeah, exactly.
This is not the place for it.
What is she hiding in her Mini? Come through to the Mini detector. Yeah, exactly.
Mummy had a lovely holiday in Dubai with a full cavity search.
Yeah, gosh, that'd be a start.
It would, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
Kids.
And how was the flight to Dubai with 3 children?
Do you know what? Not too bad. Well, I've also done Australia with 3 children as well, which was, I think, possibly the worst idea of my adult life. Possibly. I mean, when Australia came around, I was like, oh, what a great opportunity. I was touring out there. So I was like, oh, well, I'll take the kids. It might never happen again. I might be cancelled tomorrow and we might never get to do this tax deductibly again. So off we all went. And yeah, my youngest was, how old would he? Would have been 1.5, and he wasn't into screens. So that at that point it's just you, isn't it? Like,
So he's raw dogging it. Yeah.
Oh my God! I think my husband must have watched about 18 films on those flights on the way over, and it took me probably 4 flights all the way there and all the way back just to get through the Iron Claw. Was it the Iron Claw with Zac Efron, the wrestling one?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And it was a really heavy film as
Yeah,
well.
I was going to say.
Really
you haven't gone easy
I
on
haven't,
yourself.
and I
there.
carried the plot line with me all the way through to Australia and all the way back again. Like, oh, yeah.
Wow. So you must be genuinely delighted to be here.
Yeah, it is.
It's nice and relaxed. Yeah, it's easy.
Just getting on public transport with just like myself and a small-ish bag generally is a delight. It is a delight. Although I've still got half of the crap in the bottom of it. But yeah, when it's just me. But
Well, that's fun though, isn't it? When you're out, when you're on your own, you put your hands in your pockets and you go, "Oh, there's some baby socks."
Yeah.
That thing. It's a really like odd. Yeah. Oh yeah. And there's a rattle.
Yeah,
Okay.
and like a snapped Pizza Express crayon as well. They're
Yeah,
my
yeah.
favourite. Yeah, just like signing things in important places.
Yeah.
Something you nicked from IKEA.